Ow! Nearly fell over! It's okay! So today I wanted to give you a few tips for your wedding on the beauty side of things. I am not going to use the phrase wedding ready because I hate that phrase. It's like saying to get your summer body. Ugh. This video is in no way to say that you have to do any of these things. So let me get that disclaimer out there straight away. These are just some tips that I discovered when I was planning my own wedding and trying to get myself feeling as good as I could, and some tips that I've picked up from brides along the way. And some of them are just because I'm 30 years old and I've learnt the hard way. Guess who's here? Come on. There we go. I'll get the first one out of the way because it makes me sound crazy. This is one I did for my own wedding, which is probably really over the top, really unnecessary. So I got married in New York. As I mention in every video, if you don't know, I do weddings in New York. I got married in New York and I didn't want to go to a nail salon when I was there. I wanted to kind of enjoy the holiday and just get pampered in the morning in my room and get my hair and makeup done. Quite happy. I'd bought an OPI nail polish that I really liked the colour of, and I was quite happy to just paint my own nails. However, I didn't know how long my nails were going to be, and if they're too long, they will break. So I got married in June, and in kind of January or February, I told you I was crazy. This was prep 6 months in advance. For nails, I cut my nails short and I literally looked every week how long they were and then gauged how long I wanted them on my wedding day. After about, I think it was 10 days to 2 weeks, they were about the length I wanted. You got it, 10 days or 2 weeks before the wedding, I cut all my nails off so that they would grow to the right length for the wedding day. However, not completely foolproof, I broke one on the wedding morning. Which one did I break? It's the one next to your ring finger. So it's in all the photos with your ring. Luckily, my photographer, bless him, I asked him if he could airbrush my nail because it hadn't done a clean break, it had just snapped halfway across. This is one that my hairdresser told me. I have highlights. I bleach the crap out of my hair. So my hairdresser said to me, are you having your hair up or down on the day? I wasn't sure. I hadn't met my hairstylist yet. Like I say, I eloped, so I didn't really know what I wanted. I thought I wanted it down. Might have had it up. Ended up, I did have it up. Good job she asked. Normally, obviously, when they do highlights, they put them down in foils. That way. So, I don't know if you can see if that will show up on camera. So you do naturally get a bit of a stripe, like where the foils were. So my hairdresser put foils down like normal, and then she scattered a few going that way back, like vertical foils going back, so that when my hair was tied back it all kind of blended and looked really natural. Genius. Absolute genius. I would never have thought of that in a million years. Next up, and I need to emotionally prepare myself for this, is the tan. Now I don't know if you can tell, I'm pale. I love being pale, but just for my wedding day, especially as my hubby-to-be, tans like that, and we were going to be in New York for a week before, so I knew he was going to get a nice bit of colour to him. I wanted a little bit of that sun-kissed glow, just a teeny bit, just so that the flash wasn't bouncing off my shoulders on every photo. I hate tanning. I hate fake tan, I hate sunbeds, but it was the lesser of two evils. I don't know if anybody else is like me, but whenever I wear a tan, it seems to just come straight off onto whatever I'm wearing. So I had to buy a few tanners, but I went to Primark or any other discount clothing store and I bought like 6 white t-shirts, and then I bought 5 or 6 fake tan brands, tried them all, one week, one the next. Again, long process. Tried them all, wore a white t-shirt for the day and just saw if any of it came off. Let me tell you, 4 of them did. Those t-shirts just had to be destroyed. So just really try the tans, especially if you are wearing a white or ivory dress, because it will rub off, you will sweat, it won't look great. Equally as painful to talk about as tan is skin. I have had bad skin since I was going to say a baby, but that's a really big exaggeration. I've had bad skin since I was like 19. I missed all of those teen years, had great glowing skin, thought I'd avoided it, and then BAM! Acne. So, skincare routines. Literally one of the biggest things for me that helped was just eating and drinking better. When I say drinking better, I mean drinking more water. Obviously, the basics: cleanse, tone, moisturise, take your makeup off. I have friends that can sleep in a full face of makeup and never have a single spot. That's not fair. However, just really look after your skin for those months leading up to it. You will thank yourself for it. And to those girls who sleep in your makeup, stop it. The other thing that I wish I'd known before the wedding day was a good lash care routine. I don't think it was a thing when I got married, but there's loads of products now popping up that you apply every night and it helps your lashes to grow. I know, I was sceptical too, but I bought one a few months ago and it works. I have noticed a difference. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, this is close. Can you see? I mean, this is not my angle. I mean, they're long. They're nearly touching like my eyebrow. So yeah, wish I'd known that before the wedding because I ended up having like cluster lashes on. They weren't a problem, but it was a bit of annoyance the next couple of days as they started to drop out and I looked like something out of Clockwork Orange on one eye. Brows! I know, we all overplucked. We all did it. It's nothing to be ashamed of, but get yourself a good brow lady. I had the skinniest, probably 2 hairs high, deep, wide, 2 hairs wide brows about 12 months before my wedding, and Holly fixed it up. I got brows. I haven't just got 2 hairs in a line over my face, I've got brows. Get your brows on point. They're important. If you left your brows alone through your teen years and they're amazing, I'm deathly jealous of you. Also, if you left your brows alone in your teen years and you sleep in makeup and have perfect skin, don't talk to me. And one of the biggest ones that I wanted to talk about, I feel quite passionately about it, is diets, exercise in general. Almost instantly when you get engaged, you get targeted adverts on Instagram, Facebook, Google for weight loss pills, diet fads, diet shakes, workout plans. You don't need any of it. You are perfect the way you are. You are beautiful the way you are. If you do want to change anything about your physique, your body, your lifestyle, your diet, your fitness, then do it. But do it carefully. I really can't stress enough how much I am against these fad diets and these quick, you know, shedding for the wedding, slimming down for the gown, those type of things. Please stay away from these fad diets. Please don't starve yourself. Please don't injure yourself. And hands up, like, yeah, I was the typical bride. I got engaged, it was all great, it was lovely. And then I started to think about dress shopping and I wasn't happy with my body. I lost, I think it was 2 stone for my wedding. But it's because I wanted to look as good as I could on my wedding day. I wanted to feel good about myself on my wedding day. If you want to lose weight or change your body shape for your wedding day, do it properly. And do you know what? If you do it in a sustainable, manageable way, you are way more likely to keep the weight off. I am no expert at all, but I just started to watch a little bit more of what I ate and I started to have a higher level of activity. I did join a gym. As it happens, I really enjoyed it. I really got into it, but I made changes that I have stuck with now. And I think it was a nice way for me to have an end goal and something to aim for because I didn't have the motivation before. Again, I reiterate, you don't have to change how you look for your wedding day, but these are just tips and ideas for if you are going to do it. I'd really like you to do it in a healthy way. Anyway, lecture over. So that leads nicely into my last point, which is be nice to yourself. If you are doing a fad diet or really overexerting yourself, you're gonna be pretty miserable. You are already stressed to the max because you're planning a wedding. Don't screw yourself over with being hungry and angry and tired and exhausted and injured. Try and be good to yourself. Don't ever deprive yourself of anything. Don't ever go hungry. Don't ever be too exhausted. It's an exciting time. You should be able to enjoy it because really at the end of the day, you only get this lovely, engaged, fuzzy bubble once, hopefully. So those are just a few of the tips that I either did myself or that I've picked up along the way, just that made me personally feel the best on my wedding day and that I've seen have worked for some of my brides to feel their absolute best too. So thanks to you guys who asked me to do that video. I know that one of my 2020 brides requested this video, so I hope it was helpful. You don't have to do anything to be wedding ready because you're wedding ready now. So can we just get married already and stop worrying about it all? My florist has just sent me a sneak peek of the bouquet for today's bride. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, she's actually a genius. So I'm also going to try and spend a day with a florist. I've already spent a day with a cake maker and a wedding dress boutique, but I also want to spend the day with a florist just because I think that would be really, really fun. So any other ideas for what you want me to do a video on, or if there's any other vendors that you'd like me to spend the day with, just let me know. Either pop it in the comments or let me know on Instagram, here or here. Good luck for your wedding day. You are going to look beautiful, no matter what you do. Even if you don't do anything to get ready for it, if you just roll out of bed after 2 hours sleep with a bit of a hangover, which has happened, you're going to look great. You're going to look awesome. So have the best day. Ooh, those lashes. Ooh, that shiny nose. How'd you get it? How'd you get your nose so shiny for your wedding? It's beautiful. Ooh. Did he just wink? Did he actually just wink at the camera? He's an actual genius. Oh, I love him. Thanks for watching.